you feel that? Do you feel that fresh air, Dustin? See, I told you today would be a perfect day to go on a walk.
Yeah, the key word being walk, Ricky. Not a hike. I thought we were gonna take a leisurely stroll around the neighborhood and not go halfway across the fucking state.
Dustin, can you just lighten up a little bit? The forest is gorgeous. Just take a look around. Really soak in nature's majesty.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, sure. All right. I'm soaking.
Yeah, funny enough, I actually got this idea when we were listening to the podcast this morning, and
Whoa. Shh. Look over there. Is that? Holy shit, is that a leprechaun?
Fate and begorra, lads! Today is your lucky day.
Holy shit, that's a leprechaun. Wait, we're not like around like a rainbow, are we?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Americans. Rainbows don't end. That's not how rainbows work. That's just something we fae folk tell you when we want you to fuck off. But I'm feeling mighty sociable today, and if you play your cards right, twice as generous.
Okay, like you're gonna give us your pot of gold? Where is it? Do you have a pot of gold?
Not exactly. You see, what would the economy be and what it is? I've had to shift the portfolio around a little bit to be a little bit more sustainable in these trying times.
Well, then what would be more sustainable than gold?
Why, cryptocurrency, of course.
Did you say crypto? Are you sure that's sustainable?
Couldn't be more certain. With gold, well, that can be stolen from wherever you buried it by a wandering ne'er-do-well. But crypto? Begorra. It's on the blockchain. Take no sneaky Thomas what can rob the blockchain.
Man, this leprechaun's kind of got himself a point.
Yeah, I don't think he does, Rick. So what? Do we have to answer a bunch of riddles to get your crypto, or find your wallet password nailed to a certain tree somewhere?
Oh, tut. It's much simpler than that, me laddies. All you have to do is join me Discord server and invest a little bit of your time and your money maybe into helping our little community promote our currency. See, I calls it Leprecoin.
Leprecoin. That is awesome. That is probably one of the best names I've ever heard anything being given to anything.
Yeah, it's a name, all right.
Oh, come on, Dustin. You don't think so?
Look, okay, Mr. Leprechaun. So, let's say this is a legitimate business. What, you also sell NFTs? What do you call them, Lucky Charms?
Oh, so you have heard of me brand before. I knew it. Yes, if you're looking for one of a kind, magically enchanted JPEGs, you found the right place. For just $1 or 0.0000056 Leprecoin per token, the luck of the Irish can all be yours.
Yeah. This sounds like a scam.
Yeah, I think you're right. The Irish aren't even really that lucky if you think about it.
Yeah, that's... What? Sure, yeah.
All right, now hold on, me boys. We fae folk may be tricksters and tomfools, but this right here, I am assuring you, is a legitimate business. Scout's honor. I'm not the only one getting rich off this, you know. I got a whole Discord server behind me.
Yeah, you're saying that? I'm actually looking through your Discord server right now, and it looks like you are.
Yeah, I've been looking through this Discord too, and it's been just giving me big ol' red flags.
Well, the value of crypto is always going up. Just right now, $1 can get you 0.0000069 Leprecoin.
Nice. Oh, wait, speaking of, like, now that I'm thinking about it, hasn't gold been rising in value in the last few years?
Actually, yeah, I just Googled the current worth of gold, and yeah, that's a lot.
On me gold. It's in the blockchain now. I invested everything into this scam and this business. And what am I supposed to do with it now?
Hey, isn't this one of your NFTs?
Yeah, I think it is. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. I think I'm gonna save it on my phone.
God's damn it all, not again. They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
I got that. Hey folks, welcome to The Last Minute. I'm your host, Dustin Wong, the guy who's still wondering where the hell are the hours that I lost over the last few months. I need those. I really need those. I promised my family stuff my time, and they keep asking for it. I don't know how much longer I can hold them off. They keep coming over. I need my hours. Anyways, here's what happened this March. Gas prices are at an all-time high, with Americans paying between $4 to $6 a gallon. You know what? Here's a thought. Maybe we shouldn't give oil companies the idea that the apocalypse would be profitable. And as inflation heats up, 64% of Americans are now living paycheck to paycheck. Meanwhile, the other 36% have resorted to eating their paychecks to survive. President Biden said he wants to ban advertising to kids. As if unemployment numbers were bad enough, Tony the Tiger and the Trix Rabbit just got in line at the soup kitchen. Silly rabbit. I guess tricks aren't for kids? But really, if there are going to be no more kid commercials, then the only toys they're going to be asking for this Christmas will be from Adam and Eve. No, honey, Daddy's not buying you the big black snake. Wait, what do you mean Mommy already has one? And while he's at it, can Biden also ban the Carter Mario ads? I'm sure they're nice people. I'm sure. But do their faces need to be literally everywhere on buses, billboards, park benches? You can't go anywhere without seeing Carter Mario, and I'm assuming it's his daughter, everywhere. And look, at this point, if I need a lawyer, they're the last people I'm gonna call. That joke's just for my homeboys in Connecticut. CT represent. That is the whitest thing I could ever see. Oh boy. According to Florida police, several Disney employees and a former judge were among the 108 arrested in a human trafficking sting. I'm not surprised. Have you been on It's a Small World lately? It's incredibly immersive. Idaho House Republicans killed the state's library budget, citing harmful materials like books with pictures. Across the pond, some UK residents believe that Boris Johnson's promise to hire 20,000 more police officers runs the risk of hiring racists and criminals, which I assumed were job requirements. And for 2 days in a row now, Alex Jones skipped his court-ordered deposition in the Sandy Hook defamation lawsuit. Jones's lawyer said Jones could not appear due to a medical issue. You're telling me the guy who sells all those supplements isn't in perfect health? His lawyer even handed the judge a doctor's note to excuse Jones, which the judge said was not sufficient. Alex Jones is like school on Saturday. No class. Oh! Give me some. Oh, yeah.
Yes. School's not open on Saturday, so you can't go to class.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, no school would be open on Saturday. Like, if I showed up to school on a Saturday, there wouldn't even be anyone there.
That's true.
Like, there isn't any class on Saturday because the school
Liam, that's the point.
is closed.
Liam, do you get the joke?
We're wasting space here. Liam, can you think about this somewhere else?
Yeah, sure. Where?
Just not here.
You know what? I think I just have a place. Could you go over there? All the way over there, and then
Yeah.
So go
Okay.
go out the door.
Yep.
Out the door. Yep.
Out the door. Got it.
Close the door. Okay, and just stay there.
Okay.
Okay, and do me a favor. I need you to count from 1 to 100 as slow as you can. Okay, good.
Go.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that, folks. Anyway, back to the show. At the end of last month, Vladimir Putin ordered his Russian troops to invade the country of Ukraine. We wanted to mention it last month, but there has been so much that's developed, we feel like now's the time to talk about it. Russia invading Ukraine is an event that's always kind of just about to happen. And now that it has, we're all kind of stupefied. Like, if Wile E. Coyote ever caught the Roadrunner. But Ukraine, God bless them, is holding its own and has received aid from several other countries, including our own, in the form of donations and sanctions against Russia. President Biden actually cut off all transactions with the central bank, and even Switzerland has restricted trade and travel. And you know what's bad? When even the Swiss take a stand. Corporations have also taken action, with McDonald's closing all their restaurants in Russia. But they will continue to pay their workers, though. It just seemed like they weren't comfortable with the Russian jingle. I think it went bom 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 bom. In retaliation, Ukrainians have actually started tearing down road signs to confuse Russian invaders. The Wile E. Coyote reference was just a coincidence, but now I wouldn't be surprised if they started drawing tunnels on walls. And if there's a silver lining throughout this entire ordeal, it would be the spotlight given to the Ukrainian president, Volodymyr Zelensky. Zelensky truly defines the line between leader and politician, as he has been able to command through empathy and transparency. His favorability is so high that he has been dubbed the Tom Hanks of Ukraine. And, okay, I'm really digging this Zelensky guy, but can we cool it with the Tom Hanks worship for a bit? I feel like whenever someone does something good, they're like, oh, that's the Tom Hanks of this. I love Sheriff Woody as much as the next guy, but one guy is a wartime leader, and the other was in Joe versus the Volcano. And if I'm being honest, Zelensky is the kind of guy that Tom Hanks will probably play in a movie that your dad is going to love. However, popularity comes at a risk. In 1 week, Zelensky survived 3 assassination attempts. So when Putin said he had no ill intentions, he must have meant afterwards. Like, okay, we're cool starting now. I don't know how well Vlad thought this invasion through, because Russia continues to face heavy losses as it attacks Ukraine on all fronts. And I'm getting a bit concerned about what will happen once Putin gets trapped in a corner. Maybe I'm wrong. But Putin doesn't seem like the kind of guy that'll be like, well, I tried, better luck next time kind of guy, you know? Putin wanted to be a czar. And now he's going to be czary. Let me hear it. Oh, give me some. Oh, yeah.
Not get that.
Liam, we're to 100, Liam.
Oh, okay.
Where are you?
Comes after 17, right?
No, yeah, we'll be right back. After 99, Liam, after 99, we talk about this. Hey guys, it's me, Dustin again. I know you were probably expecting to hear someone else to break up the episode, but no, still me. It is my show after all, so you can all just deal with it. Anyway, I'm here to make a public service announcement to remind you that spring has arrived once again, along with a potentially brighter future, as COVID-19 may finally begin to be left behind us. I know there is still more turmoil to come over the horizon, but as the flowers begin to bloom and the leaves of life return to the trees, that the fresh, refreshing air of spring allows us to take a deep breath and reflect on the fact that you still haven't gone on that fucking walk yet. What, you think I forgot? Oh, you have a lot coming to you, my friend, because I have been brewing while I wait for the cool breeze of spring, only to ask you one single question. Why? Mask mandate is over. COVID doesn't exist anymore. What's there to worry about? The shackles of inconvenient face coverings are no longer, and even if it was, you'll be outside. You can't get sick outside. Now, I know what you're thinking, and no, walking doesn't count. I mean, taking the time out of what you're doing, letting your skin feel the grace of sunlight, getting some goddamn motion, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, you think I want to keep talking about this? I love the spring. I love the spring. And the thought of it being wasted makes me sick. Oh, now you're taking me seriously. Well, then I have a second question for you. Are you really going on a walk? Or are you just following orders? You think you're just off the hook now you're gonna finally take care of your goddamn self? You'd like to think you stand for something, or you're firm in what you believe in, but let's face it, you're blind to the psychological prison you're wired to live in, and can only rely on doing what you're told. So, tomorrow morning when you're lying in bed, Your alarm goes off for the third time. You're hitting snooze, but you're not hitting snooze because you need more time. You're hitting snooze because you're weak. So, make the most out of this time of year and go on a fucking walk. And while you're at it, check out the single Get Lucky by Daft Punk. It's the song of the summer. Trust me. And now, back to the show. So finally there's a president that Americans seem to agree on. It's just not our president. But in other news, new research from NordVPN revealed that half of Americans accept all cookies, despite the security risk. Even oatmeal raisin. The risk, of course, being you don't know if it's a chocolate chip cookie. Twitter is open to allowing its employees to continue working from home or wherever they feel the most productive and creative. I completely agree with the sentiment, but my roommate still won't let me set up my office in the bathroom. Disney is struggling to sell their new 100-room Star Wars hotel, and maybe guests would be more inclined to come if they didn't have to cut open their own tauntaun. Or maybe if the rooms weren't $5,000 a night with a 2-night stay minimum. Nah, it's probably the tauntaun thing. And you thought they smelled bad on the outside. Netflix will start testing a fee for customers who share their passwords with people outside of their households. But don't worry, they'll cancel that too after just one season. Due to inflation, Doritos bags will now contain 5 fewer chips. You know, I don't know who this inflation guy is that everyone keeps talking about, but this just got personal, and it's not okay. What are you gonna do next? Take 5 chips out of every Lay's bag? At that point, you're just selling empty bags. Is that what you want to do? Huh? Kim Kardashian came under fire after giving advice to women in business, saying, "Get off your fucking ass and work." It seems nobody wants to work these days. Webster's has now used this quote to update their definition of ironic. Jussie Smollett was released from prison after only serving about a week of his 5-month sentence. Unbelievable! How could they release the man who perpetrated an attack on actor Jussie Smollett? He might do it again! A Billy Joel biopic has been greenlit, despite not having the rights to Joel's name, likeness, or music. I, for one, can't wait to see the tale of Bobby Jewell and his hit song, Keyboard Guy. An uncomfortable video was released showing Black Panther director Ryan Coogler being mistaken for a bank robber after the teller called the police on him. This inspired Coogler to create the villain for the sequel, Bank of America. The newest Batman film, conveniently titled The Batman, surpassed expectations by making over $300 million so far during its domestic run. Are you serious? God damn it! You idiots! You ruined it! You ruined it to hell! It was supposed to flop! Now we'll never get to see Robert Pattinson do art house porn. We were so close after The Lighthouse. We were on the verge of greatness! You ruined it. The actor Nicolas Cage has told Warner Brothers that he's ready to play the Dark Knight's next terrifying villain, accidentally leaking the premise of the sequel, Batman vs. Nicolas Cage. Cage is actually set to star in a movie this year in which he plays himself. To prepare for the role, Cage rewatched his film Face Off. Odd choice, as that's the movie where he plays John Travolta. And finally, a Japanese species of spider has been discovered in Georgia and is expected to overtake the East Coast soon. It's been told that this spider uses its web like a parachute. They have parachutes now? What's next? Spiders with knives? That's it, I give up. We're done. We'll be right back after this. What? Bees with fangs? Huh? Heights with more heights?
With Ryan Phelps not here and Dustin's voice getting super tired,
Ricky, let me in!
this episode is brought to you by Starbucks. Because paying $10 for 2 cups of hot bean juice makes sense.
Open the goddamn door!
Also by your neighbor who decides to get started on his Saturday chores at 7 a.m. Because why the hell should you be able to sleep in?
Ricky, goddamn, open the door!
And finally, pineapple. A fruit that belongs both on your shirt and on your pizza.
No one agreed on the pineapple thing!
We look forward to the letters.
All right, folks, I'm out of here. But remember, give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Don't teach a man to fish. Tell him the next one's going to cost him. Make a profit. That's America, baby. Have a great day and a better tomorrow. The Last Minute with Dustin Wong, a 20-something Studios production. Hosted by me, Dustin Wong. Featuring Liam Foley and Ricky Hamilton. Written by Dustin Wong, Liam Foley, and Ricky Hamilton. Cover art by Joey Bashand. And a special thanks to Axum Creative. Contact the show at thelastminute.dw@gmail.com.